Welcome back. It's time for coins. Well, it's been a week since I arrived back here in the United States, and today I'm going to go show you the coins I picked up while I was in England. And starting off, I'll show you all the change I got here. I have a bunch of the £1 coins. Before this trip, I had like the 2016 and 2017. Now I was able to pick up 2018, 19, 20, I think even 22 on those. I didn't get any Bs, so that's a little unfortunate, but kind of expected. I did pick up a few 50 pence, and I also picked up a couple 10. The only coins I did not get was the 10 pence coin. I did pick up a 1 pence, the only one I got, and of course I smashed it over at Cheddar Gorge, right there. When I went to the cave on there. This has Queen Elizabeth, the second portrait, I believe, or yeah, I think it was the second portrait. And this is 1971 on there. With the £2 coins, I got a bunch of those £2 coins. I found it interesting that I actually had to ask them to get the £2 coins. They kept giving me like £4 in £1 coins. So I'm not sure why they did that. I figure it would be easier to just give you £2 coins, but that was kind of interesting. So while I was there, if you saw my video, when I went to St. David's Cathedral, I picked up the Army Centenary coin out of my change there. I thought that was pretty cool. The edge description says for king and country on there. Now, one of my followers at in.s424 let me know that there is an edge description error on this coin, and it actually is the Great Fire of London edge description, and that edge description reads, "The whole city is in dreadful flames." So that's pretty cool. It would have been awesome to actually get the edge description error, but did not. And I think there's also, I was watching Christopher Collect, and I think there's a rotation error on this one possibly too. I could be wrong on that. So yeah. So I did not pick this one up in England. This was when I got off of eBay a couple years ago. So if you know, I went to the Royal Mint and I took a tour of the facility. I've learned quite a few interesting facts about it. Like one that if you look right here right in there, you can't really see it too well, but if you zoom in pretty close, let's see if I can get it here. You can kind of see in his ear, right in there, the front part of his lobe, I guess, on his ear, it looks like a bird. And they said that is actually the shape of his ear. They actually went through and looked at the picture and made sure that they did that correctly, and that's actually how his ear looks. So that was kind of interesting. The tour guide was saying that was kind of awesome because he's very much into nature and birds and animals and stuff. So that's kind of cool. But they don't know if King Charles actually knows about it yet. So the tour guide was saying that he was excited to hopefully have the king come back, and so that he could tell him about that. So yeah. So yeah, it's when I went to the mint. They allow you to strike one coin, and then they give you an option to purchase two others. So you get a total of 3 coins on there that have been already pre-struck. And so those are the ones I got right there. But since I was from out of the country, they actually allowed me to get 2 extras. So I ended up getting a total of 5 of these strike your own red arrow 50Ps on there. So that was kind of cool. And they're about seven pounds 50 pence. And I think I just got them for cheaper because when I swiped my card, it took off that 20% tax that they charge people. And that's kind of the same thing when I go to buy them online. They take off that 20% tax, but then they also charge me shipping and handling. So kind of in a way, it gets put back on there a little bit, not as badly. So that was kind of cool that they actually honored that at the Royal Mint also. So along with the Mint, I also picked up the VE-Day 80th anniversary coin right there. And I haven't opened this one up yet, so it'll be kind of cool to actually open it up and check it out and see what it says. So this was actually, they actually had a strike your own back in the beginning on May 8th for that, and that was the only day you could get that. The next coin I got was the £5 coin for England, and these are designs from the old round pounds, which I have a whole bunch of these on there. This is the 2024 versions, and they had the 2025 ones there, but I actually kind of like this design better, so I ended up getting the older designs instead of the other ones. I was supposed to buy a bunch of coins there, and I read online that my US gift cards would work there, but they didn't, so I ended up not getting as much as I had hoped. So yeah, so that one's the England with the 3 lions. And the next one I got right here is the, back this up just a little bit. This one is Northern Ireland £5 coin. And I really like this design. I have a really nice looking one, old round pound of this one right here. That looks really cool. I think that's one of my favorite designs on the old round pounds. That's pretty cool. So the next coin I picked up was the one from Scotland, and that one has the line on there. I forgot what it actually was called, but yeah, I thought that was pretty awesome. So those are the coins I picked up from the Royal Mint right there. Like I said, I wish I had gotten more, but still, that's a pretty good amount of coins for that. And the last thing I actually did end up keeping one of the £5 notes on there. This note, I have better notes than this, but this one actually was a nice looking note, and I actually liked the polymer things before I got this note, and I ended up like folding this up like that and stuck it in my phone. And when I opened it up, I noticed that it kind of damages when you fold it. You can see that nice crease line right there. And so these aren't really that great of to fold them, so I don't think they're meant to do that. And I feel like maybe the paper dollars might have been a little bit better, possibly. But I don't know. So with that, I just want to thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks. Bye.